Hello and welcome to another episode of Tiva Drive, and we are the last week of summer 2025, early September, and we are back with 2025 Ford Lightning Lariat version extended range battery. The car as it sits here, the Lariat version, starts at $95,000. It has $7,000 worth of options for a total of $102,000 plus taxes. So what we're going to do this time is a little bit different than what we did before, because in a couple of weeks we're going to get F-150 hybrid version. So we're going to crunch the numbers for you and to see how many kilometers you have to drive in order for it to be worth it for you to spend the extra money on the full electric version versus the hybrid version. Some other websites have kind of crunched numbers, but we want to do it on our own, and then we'll give you the results. So today we're just going to talk about the consumption results again. We've done the hypermile, the city consumption, the hypermile on the side roads, as well as highway driving. So we're going to tell you all about it. We'll jump in and we'll mention some of the differences, very minimal from 24 to 25. And the options have changed a bit. In fact, the Ford has removed some of the things that were standard are now part of the package. And as you know, Ford has been allowing the Ford owners to use the Tesla superchargers, but those are always with adapters. To get the adapter, you have to actually purchase the mobile charger, and the adapter comes with it. So in order for you to plug it in, and we've done a session before on the 2024 Lightning, we've done a session at a Tesla supercharger. It worked very well. So for now, Ford is not installing the Tesla NACS plug on their vehicles. It's still the J1772 and the CCS plug on the Fords, but you can definitely use the Tesla superchargers. Now Ford, apparently we have been charging the various Ford electric vehicles using the Tesla app, but Ford really wants you to use the Ford app to charge the car. But for now, both seem to work. Okay, so that being said, let's jump in right now and take you for a quick spin and tell you all about the results of our testing this week. Hello and welcome to another quick reel with DC session on 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning Lariat. And so we are here at Electrify Canada, and we are charging from about 60% SOC, and we're gonna probably stop. We're already at 81%. The speed has gone down, as you can probably see, to 54 kilowatts, and we started at 60%, around 130 kilowatts. The consumption on the highway on this Lightning, this is the Lariat version, the consumption was 28 on the highway, 22 in the city, so the battery, as you know, is 123 kilowatt hours usable, and the Lariat has lots of goodies inside, such as the full LED unibrow in front, full LED unibrow in the back, and the gorgeous sunroof, opening sunroof, and a few other goodies. Here we go. We've been driving with the open sunroof, no climate, to get this consumption. We have lots of stuff in the back. Seats are up, and we have goods in the back as well. We're transporting some large heavy furniture in the back. So all in all, consumption not too bad, and stay tuned for the full review of this 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning Lariat. As always, driving in a Ford Lightning with the Blue Cruise on is quite amazing. Sun tanning here with the sunroof open. This is the Lariat version. So it has all the goodies, almost as many as the Platinum version. Honestly, Lariat is good enough, and it's really all the equipment that you need. So here we are cruising hands-free, having a bit of a coffee and a snack while the car drives itself, the truck drives itself. Don't forget it's a full-size pickup truck with a frunk in front and a large bed in the back, and it's basically a luxury truck. Can easily compete with Rivian, Cybertruck, and all the other, and the Chevy Silverado. This is still our favorite, even though Chevy has a much longer range. We like the fact that this is a much more efficient truck. The battery is 126 kilowatt hours usable versus the Chevy's 200, but Chevy is much heavier, and hence the consumption is much larger, as well. It's a much heavier truck as well. So this is a good compromise, price-wise, range-wise, efficiency-wise, and according to our test results, it's not really worth even hypermiling it. On a hypermile from Midland to Barrie, we got a consumption of 26, and right now on the highway we have 27, 28. A minimal difference between using the side roads at 90 kph and doing a normal speed here following traffic. So that's about it for this quick impression, quick reel on 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning Lariat. Amazing truck, one of our favorites for sure. Stay tuned for the full review. Okay, so here we are inside a 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning Lariat version. As we mentioned, very minimal changes to 2025 versus 2024. Mostly changes in options and standard equipment. We're here in the Lariat version, as you know, this car being priced from $95,000. You have the sunroof is a standard equipment, of course, on the Lariat, and it's an opening sunroof, as is the rear window as well. So basically, we'll take you for a quick ride to tell you what the results of our testing were. Now, what we have to mention, what we observed, because we just drove the 2025 Ford Mustang Mach-E, so the Blue Cruise differences is the one we noticed, and correct us if we're wrong, but the Mach-E gets a newer version of the Ford's Blue Cruise autopilot, where the car will initiate the automatic lane changes without your involvement. It'll automatically change lanes, and I believe we demonstrated in our video. When we publish it, you will notice that it automatically, all by itself, will change lanes if it detects a car in front of you going slower. Here on the Lightning, you still have to activate it manually by pressing the indicator stack. So it's basically just a different version of the Blue Cruise. Okay, so that's, there we go, auto. Sorry, it was getting a bit warm. The system was on, but it was not on auto. So right now the climate, there you go. So that's about the difference that we notice in the Blue Cruise between the Mach-E and this Lightning. Of course, the switch gears quite a bit different between the Mustang and the F-150. We kind of prefer this kind of arrangement, the standard shifter here versus the Mach-E's new shifter here behind the steering wheel. But that's just our personal preference. So to talk about quickly about the results of our testing. So as you could see right now, our consumption was just around 15-16 in the city, which basically means that in the city, if you drive economically, I mean, we're driving in normal. There's no, excuse me, there is no eco mode on the Lightning. There's only normal and sport. There's also off-road mode. So as long as you don't go crazy in the city, your consumption can definitely stay under 20, which would bring the range in the city of this car to 600 kilometers. Now, the battery, as you know, is 131 kilowatt hours gross, about 123 net usable. So 600 in the city. In our hypermile exercise, we got a consumption of around 25, 26. which would bring it to about 500 kilometers. And finally, on the highway, the consumption was between 29 and 30 with the climate on, and of course in summer conditions, which would bring the range of this car of just over 400 kilometers on the highway. The rated range is 515, so it's kind of right smack in the middle between the three different consumption and range numbers. So it hasn't changed since they launched the car, pretty much. No changes were done to battery sizes or the efficiency of the electric motors. The only big change that's coming this year, it was just announced a few days ago, is that the XLT base model, or not really base because the base is the Pro, but on the XLT disappears and it's replaced by STX, and it's priced at the same level as the old XLT, but it gets the standard bigger battery, and it basically, so you have more equipment, standard, for the same price as the old XLT, which is kind of, it's great. It's a very attractive new package. So hopefully we'll get to test that STX version soon, because it's the newest arrival. Just like the Flash before was a new arrival last year. This year the STX replaces XLT, and it's the newest version. We love this Lariat because of its luxury amenities, seat cooling, seat heating, the sunroof. Now, so the options on this Lariat are about $1,200 for the 9.6 kilowatt onboard power. So that's a $1,200 option. The Blue Cruise, the Lariat comes standard with 3 months. But this car comes with the 1-year subscription, which is about $650. So these are just some of the main options on this car, which brought the price up above the 100 grand mark. So of course, you will tell us that the 100 grand is a lot for the work truck. But again, we're going to crunch your numbers, on the comparison with the hybrid version. So we're going to tell you all about it. We're going to be testing it in a few days. And so consider this like a part one of the comparison between the two siblings. And then we'll, at the very end and conclusion, we'll crunch numbers for you to let you know how far you have to drive to compensate for the price difference between the hybrid and the full electric Ford F-150. So we're gonna hit the highway here to end this video. We're gonna put it in Blue Cruise. So we activate it here again on this button here. It's already on. You just adjust the speed to the speed limit. There you go. We'll try and, somebody's changing lanes. So we're gonna take it off, the Blue Cruise. There we go. Let's put it back on. Okay, resume. There we go. It's hands-free is on. We'll try and change the lane. We initiate it manually. The car is changing lanes all by itself, as you can see, but in the Lightning, you have to initiate the lane change manually by pressing on the stack here, where the Mach-E again does it automatically as soon as it senses that the car in front of you drives slower than the speed that you adjusted for. So that's about it. If you have any questions about this particular 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning Lariat, let us know. Otherwise, stay tuned for part 2 in comparison with the Ford F-150 hybrid. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button on our channel to be informed when the next review will be available. Lots more full electric, plug-in hybrid, and hybrid car reviews, and trucks, of course, and vans as well, coming to our channel soon. So don't forget to subscribe. And thank you to our sponsor, Condos and Castles Realty Inc. You can find them at www.condosandcastles.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next review.